Peace be with you. Welcome back to Healing Life with Positivity 24/7, 365, 365 days, 24/7. This is a platform where we deliberately, obsessively, compulsively just focus on all things positive. Why? Because we can. We've healed, right? This platform is dedicated to my beautiful inner child who has healed so wonderfully, right? Was it easy? Hell no. Was it necessary? Heck yeah. So come on in here from my inner child to your inner child. Let's get into it. Now, if you're returning back to the platform, thank you for coming back. Thank you for hanging out with the girl, with the lady here of the hour, which is myself. You are a beautiful reflection of myself. I send you so much love and light. I always like to start these spiritual sessions out with a really nice deep breath. If you will, if you can, I encourage you to join me in just taking a deep breath. It's a grounding energy, isn't it? Whatever it is, whatever it was, whatever that is, whoever they are, whatever you are, whatever it is, inhale, exhale, lay it down so you can come up on in here and get this good positivity and this spiritual work, okay? Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, I pray that all is well. The weather is weathering. It's very sunny where I am. It's absolutely beautiful. Enjoy nature, love yourself, right? These are beautiful constant affirmations that you should be doing no matter what. So if for whatever reason you should so happen to, God forbid, just kind of get a little derailed or what you feel is feeling out of place, just know that you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, because that's just the way that it goes. Everything's in divine order. Even if you feel like you're behind, I feel like this is a really specific message for a group of people. You're really not. You're right on time. Time is an illusion. What you need right now in this moment, so say this with me, what I need right now in this moment is setting me up and getting me ready for my future moments and my right now moments. I will enjoy this day. This is the day that God made, and I am in it, and I am worthy, and I am healthy, and I am well, and all is good, and I got good energy. Listen, come on in here, y'all. Beautiful universe, full moon and Scorpio energy. Ooh, this scorpionic energy is absolutely requiring for us to look at ourselves, right? You can make the death hard. You can make it easy. You can surrender to it. But whatever you do, you're going to have to make a decision about it. Death of the ego, death of the older version of yourself, an old mindset, right? Perception, the way you see certain things, who you allow to tap into your energy, cutting, unnecessary soul ties and extracting what it is that you need to extract. The first message says, message in a bottle. Aren't these cards so nice? Look at that bottle in the water. Some of you need to get near water. Water represents healing, scorpionic energy, water sign energy, still waters run deep. Psychic abilities, intuitive. This also represents cleansing too, purging, submerging, allowing the universe to baptize you in all that good love and light. You earned this point of healing. You absolutely did. Give me some more cards and then we'll get into what each card actually means. The number 15 is there too. 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, so there is an angel number behind that. Maybe find out what the number 6 represents. This is what your angels are saying right now at this time. I just heard close the door. This scorpionic moon is going to require for you to close the door on an old mindset. Those doors sometimes can be doors in your mind that are still open, okay? Fears, whatever that is, those illusions. It's time to get rid of it. So if you got to write it down, burn it, put it in a bottle, however you want to get rid of it, it's absolutely something that you need to do for this next level. The next card is called By the Book. Ooh, that's giving me following the rules type of an energy. The number 11. You could be seeing 11. 1 plus 1 is 2, okay? Something about a partnership. By the book, okay? And I'm just making an assumption before I read the actual explanation of these cards. They're so nice. They're so new. These were gifted to me by somebody, and I'm so grateful. I just thank the Most High for the beautiful gifts that I get every single day. Somebody thought enough to think of me, which is beautiful, right? It's the thought that counts, right? Okay, that's really what it is. So these cards are absolutely magnificent. I'm very, very grateful that I'm able to use these to benefit us here at this platform. The number 12, 2 plus 1 is 3, ascended master number. So something about you mastering yourself, a change in the wind, honey. Something about changing direction is what I'm getting from that. I'm curious to know, just like you, what these cards mean. And I absolutely will get to the books here soon. But again, just intuitively, at first glance, by the book, it's like rules, regulations, doing things in order, divine order, something about family. Okay, message in a bottle. Yeah, writing yourself a letter. Absolutely keep those love letters going. Being honest with yourself, going within. Scorpionic energy is telling you, listen, whoever that is, whatever she is, whoever he is, if that something is you, you're going to have to fix that and or get rid of it. It really is not about anybody else. The people outside of you are simply a reflection of parts of yourself that either need to heal and or grow. That's it. That's all people, places, and things represent. This says the tribe, honey. Ooh, soul tribe energy is what is giving me. Who are you hanging out with? The number 8, as above, so below. What you put out is absolutely what you are getting back. We are all getting exactly what it is that we deserve. I pray that we are deserving and or knowing that we're deserving of all good things. Orphaned. Ooh, it's not the first time I've pulled that card. I used these one time in a personal reading, and orphaned, actually, I did not. I take that back. I pulled one card in a reading, a personal reading, and this chapter was on another page, and I read it. So this is the first time technically that I'm pulling the card, but in this book I read about orphaned. Okay, so the tribe. Okay, so this has to do with abandonment. Who are your people? Who's for me? Who's against me? Again, always going within, knowing that you are your number one person. Finding a mirror. Hey, you, hi there, looking into your own right, left eye, whatever it is, breaking free of those illusions and saying, you know what, I'm enough. I deserve me. I'm not abandoned. Those cycles are over. And I don't want to be a victim. I am victorious in these circumstances. This is an affirmation. I dare you. I challenge you. It's not even a challenge. Let's not even make it hard. I absolutely encourage you. Thank you, Spirit. To obsessively, compulsively, and deliberately just process what that could mean to you. Okay? Tick tock. Something about doing things in order, being on time, honey. The clock, tick tock. So this is giving me urgency, right? By the book, a change in the wind, a change in time, time going by. Okay, feeling as though maybe there's something that you need to do with urgency. Do it with peace. Sometimes urgency can be mistaken for anxiety. And you already know what that feels like, right? You got rid of that. You overcame that. Yeah. This says go the distance. This is all self-reevaluation energy, self-love, going within, looking at self. Hey, self, how you doing? I'm going to go the distance for myself, okay? Not obsessively, compulsively looking at the clock. Oh, I didn't look at the number here, the number 30. Okay, so that's the second time that we're seeing the number 3. Mastering self, mastering time, timeline. Rejuvenation is what I just heard. Go the distance. Number 47, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is the number 11. 1 plus 2 is 2. So this is about partnerships. This is about not just a love relationship, one with self, but others. Tribe. Who's around you? Who are you giving your good energy to? Right? Paying attention to when you deal with people. Are you feeling depleted? Are you feeling tired? You could very well have people around you that you just need to be honest about when it comes to yourself. Like maybe the time is up. Maybe some people you need to see them as just a living, breathing lesson of a version of yourself that needed to be healed. Maybe there's a past life soul contract. Maybe that time is up. TikTok, it's time to go. Unfinished symphony. Ooh, the number 10, something being unfinished. I'm so curious to see what these cards are going to mean. Give me 2 more cards, Spirit. I was going to say period. Spirit. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. The why. Ooh, chop wood in the reverse. So let's find out what that's about. Number 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 again. Something about your physical body that represents the physical world. Attending to your physical needs is what I heard. This is something that I think a lot of people misunderstand by way of the spirit realm. Sometimes we can get so far into the spirit that we forget to take care of our necessities in the physical world and the realm. That's what the number 6 is giving me. It's giving me grounded. It's giving me earth energy, okay? Yeah, it's giving me 6 of Pentacles energy, something about your material status and things that need to be taken care of, right? Not skipping steps, going the distance for self. Why? Remembering why. Come on, y'all. Why did you start? Why did you come? What is your spiritual contract? Calling out to the creator. Hey, creator, it's me. Hi, how you doing? Hey, universe, can you please remind me of my spiritual contract and just redeem the time that I feel as though I've lost, of which I have not? Remove any illusions from my path and allow me to step into my destiny based on what my contract is saying that I need to do right now. There really is nothing holding you back. I just heard there's nothing holding you back. So let's just see, message in a bottle. This is so nice. I love my gift. Look how nice the book is. I'm so grateful for everything. I'm just glad. Listen, number 15. Okay, so number 15. Let's see. Number 15, message in a bottle. It's on page number 57. This says, message in a bottle, communication, a sign. Claydon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker. Ooh, pointing the way to your highest good. The oracle message behind message in a bottle means that spirit is sending you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. So if you believe in these messages, you're going to get the messages. Messages have to come from some type of a question, right? So what questions are you asking the universe by way of going within? Maybe it's, what is my purpose? What am I doing? Maybe I need to move on to something else. What else am I good at, right? So whatever that question is, Spirit is saying those answers are there for you. The answers are there. So the universe is absolutely answering you. It says, what does it say? Hold on. I think I flipped the page too soon, y'all. I'm excited. This says, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, they may come to you as a bird flying by, maybe a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query or your question. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. Relationship message. So this message in a bottle, as it relates to what the universe is telling you about your relationships, it says you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, an email. You are the intended receiver of this message. So stay open to what you learn. Only good will come out of it in the end. The signs are all around you. They're all there. So pay very close attention. As it relates to your prosperity, the prosperity message by way of the message in the bottle, it says you are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message form, or a message in the form of a message from an old friend or old business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. So somebody needs to know that the universe is listening. Yes, Spirit is answering, but how are you taking those signs? Are you paying attention? When we're grounded, when we're still, when we're going within, I don't know about y'all, but I know for myself, I get those synchronicities, right? Turning on the radio, sometimes my spirit guides are funny. Like my dad, y'all, rest his beautiful soul. He always comes in the form of a song, the favorite, his favorite song, my favorite song, his favorite song, and the song that he would always sing to my mother. And I know he's around, and every time I hear the song, I start crying, but I'm laughing and I'm singing the song too. And I know that it's a message from Spirit, right? So this says, as it relates to protection message, be open to those messages was the point to that story. Be open to those messages. Sometimes we're looking for answers and we don't know how it's going to come, but we just know that it's going to come. And sometimes it might not look the way that we want it to look. But in reality, it absolutely is an answer to your prayer, right? It is. So listen, sometimes it don't look the way you want. Well, listen, it's an answer. It could be a logo on the side of the truck. Could be a little bird flying by. Could be a butterfly. Could be the wind blowing, the ancestors letting you know, hey, we're blowing you in the right direction. You're like, oh, but I need this done right now. Listen, somebody's holding me back. No, that's an illusion. Nothing can hold you back from your destiny. Say that to yourself today. Nothing, absolutely nothing. No one, no experience, no voodoo, no hoodoo, no dark ass magic, no old ass X, no whatever, okay, can hold me back. Least I allow it. And if you're allowing that, why are you doing that to yourself? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let that hold you back. Listen, this says, as this message in a bottle message relates to a protection message, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Did we not just say that? Well, that doesn't look like my blessing. He doesn't sound like my blessing. She doesn't look like my blessing. You know what I mean? I didn't know that Neff was going to bring me a message. I didn't think it was going to look like this, but it's absolutely an answer to your question, right? To your query. It says, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not, pretty decorations for you just to admire. Excuse me. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So that message in a bottle represents protection. It's giving you some type of feedback about your intuition. So you pray, you know what? Hey, Spirit, universe, yes, listen, can you please give me more crystal clear intuition and or discernment? Let me see by way of truth and clarity. Lay that down with the universe. Surrender it in a way that you expect that your question is going to get answered, and it will. Could come by way of a song, a number, a angel number, or maybe you look at the clock and see 11:55. You're like, wait a minute, this is an answer to my question. Yeah, surrender it though, meaning fearlessly. So the next one says, buy the book, honey. What does buy the book mean, baby? Buy the book, number 11. It says buy the book. Interesting. I'm kind of curious about this one. I feel like buy the book is following the rules. I'm just going to make an assumption. Okay, before I read it, I kind of like to just, kind of pick at stuff like that. Intuitively, I feel that this is something about doing things by the book and in terms of rules. It says essential message, abiding by social rules. Yeah, conformity, respecting cultural and family customs, universal laws. The oracle's message in this particular card means that the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provide framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thoughts, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and from family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. Flouting. Ooh, interesting. Flouting. I don't know that word. Does that mean like to rebel against or to go against? I'm going to have to look that up. It says, when this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense, right? Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So this is about respecting the laws of the spirit realm by way of the world as well, right? But spiritually, those laws come first. The laws of karma, laws. To me, the law of forgiveness is a real law. Okay, law of obedience, those are real laws. Yeah. The law of compensation, knowing that the universe is granting us exactly what it is that we need at that time, at that moment. Okay, this says a change in the wind. Oh, you know what? I'm not even done. By the book. Hold on. So the relationship meaning. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so excited. The relationship meaning. Did I ring my bell today? Okay, listen, that's enough. Come on in. Let's have a talk. So, by the book, as it relates to your relationship, it says getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, their culture, experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules of pressure. No, yeah, instead of trying to break the rules or pressure, others into conforming to the way that you want them to, right? Respect them for who they are. Your connection will deepen as a result. This is good information. I needed this today. I absolutely am needing this right now, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but hold on. Let me drink my matcha green tea. I got on green. My head was wrapped in green. And now I'm rocking a fro, y'all. Can y'all see my fro? Listen, y'all. It says, as it relates to prosperity, this message in a bottle, or message by the book, rather, at this time, you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service that you're called to do, will come to you if you are willing to go by the book. You don't need to be the type of person that needs to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are in alignment with the need of the world, but impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more quickly, to circumvent. Ooh, stick with what you know works and you will attract abundance. Okay, so listen, I know that card is connected to the TikTok on the mother freaking clock. Take a deep breath. I am going with the flow. Everything's falling into place, and my heart's desires are absolutely manifesting at will, and they're on time, in order. And so I surrender my heart to the creator of all things. I am safe in my journey. Listen, as this message by the book relates to protection message, it says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you incite it to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. This is like getting in the mirror with yourself, like saying, what's the deal? What's the deal? Get it together. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, boo. Just follow the steps. You know, it's something about being a rebel for a cause, but being a rebel just because you're going against something that you don't know why is a form of fear. The inner child is saying, listen, we need to get over that. What is that? Where we pick that up at? Where we need to unlearn that? Let's go back to that timeline and let's heal that so we can get to current moment. Okay, listen. Let me get back to the message. It says challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is called to a revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, period. Regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that you established this order, or the fact that you got this fear that this deal, whatever this dream is, you got this fear that it might be rejected. Go against it right now. Yeah. It says you are the genius. Invention and transformation are rarely comfortable. That's true. You listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was not easy coming to the public eye. Even though I make it easy, look easy, I'm gonna be honest, it was not easy. When I decided to come to the public eye and be like transparent, because this is like the real me, y'all. This is me. Hey, how you doing? Hello. I was like, okay, there's going to be people that like me. There's going to be people that don't like me. Once I got over that, I was like, where's that coming from? Something in childhood, expectations, right? From my parents, whatever. Yeah, I had to heal that. I was like, oh no. And then I just came out the gate. I was like, well, somebody's going to like it. There's people that are a reflection of me. They'll get it. The people that get me are my people. The people that don't, well, that's a blessing. I'm happy about that, right? Because that saves me a lot of work from dealing with people that aren't for me. The universe is like, we're going to naturally make them uncomfortable in your authenticity. You just got to go forth and be authentic. Okay, well, listen, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. This says, oh, hold on, y'all. My eye is itching. This says it could be that the structures of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul, right? This could be a little scary sometimes when you got to reinvent yourself, when you got to be somebody new, especially if some of you have come from situations where there's trauma. This is why the inner child is so vital to the adulting self. That is, I'm writing a book on that, y'all. I'm currently writing a book, so just bear with me. I'm taking my time with it, though. I'm not rushing it. Like, I used to always feel like I had to get things done right away. I'm like, where's that coming from? Where's that anxiousness? Like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I'm running out of time. Like, you don't even know how much time you got on the earth. What do you mean running out of time? Right now is all you have. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow ain't happened. And what we said, how many minutes ago? 25:55 on the clock, 25:55 seconds ago is done. Yeah, so it's right now type of an energy. So feeding that dream, doing what makes you feel good, right? I remember I wanted to be a doctor. It was because I had this compassion for people. And then I went to, work with doctors and I was like, ooh, this is stressful. Now I'm a spiritual doctor. I'm a spiritual practitioner. I do spiritual operations to help people on their journey to get to the next level. And that in turn helps me, keeps me healthy, makes me feel good. Why? Because I'm in my purpose. Okay. But I wanted to do that. Maybe it was because somebody saw something in me as a child. At some point, my purpose and my destiny, it changed based on what it was that I felt I needed for myself, right? So adhering to what you want for you, not what your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your friend, or whoever think you need to be this person at this point, or, people saying you need to get this together, whatever they want. Listen, it ain't got nothing to do with them. I encourage you to go into hermit mode. Don't stay there too long. And don't go within by yourself. Take your guardian angels. Take your spirit team. Call out to your higher self. You say, you know what? I call out to my higher self. She's so bright. She's so beautiful. She knows the way. She knows all the answers. Your soul's mission. What's that contract look like? Why am I here? What am I here to do again? Sometimes we got to ask ourselves, like, what am I doing again? What is this all about again? Yeah, is this real? No, it's not even real. It's not even real. That's the joke. I think about the creator. Sometimes I got to catch myself when I'm having a real human experience. I'm like, oh, wait, this ain't even real. Let me do my nails. One day it's going to be over. That's it. We're not going to make it out of life alive. Hello? It's not real. But the spiritual aspect of it, your spirit being on a journey, that part is real because the spirit don't die. Where your spirit goes after this, whatever your life's mission is, soul's mission is after this, has a lot to do with what you do right now. Okay. So as this relates to prosperity, it says at this time you can expect a return on your investment. What you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished. Am I reading the right one or did I read that again, y'all? Hold on. I think I got excited. I got too excited, y'all. I might have flipped the page. Okay, here we go. So was I on protection? Oh, I was on protection. It says it may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Okay, so there could be people that need to get left behind. Let's just keep it real. Make a list, write it down. I always like to use a real piece of paper and a real pencil because something about using nature by way of the elements, a number 2 pencil made out of real wood. Something about using real nature when I'm writing, using the elements, wood, paper, right? A real tree. Write that thing down. Burn it. If it's a fear, burn it. Whatever is leading you to feel as though you can't be authentic, burn it. Get rid of it. It's over. Use this scorpionic moon for what it's meant to be used for. Put an end to it, baby. You're going to have several funerals, putting an end to old, outdated ass ways of thinking, being, With that could be a package deal. It could include a friendship that goes along with that version of you. It could be a relationship, a job that goes with that version of you. It all got to burn. It all got to go because its time is up. TikTok, listen. So this says it could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for the complete overhaul, y'all. There is no turning back. Trust that light will trust that the light will draw you to your right path. Trust that the light will dawn. Thank you, Spirit. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. That's beautiful. I like that. My epiphanies will lead to miracles. Don't that feel good in your system? Don't that feel good in your soul? That sits in my soul. It feels so good. Okay, so a change in the wind. Let's just see what that's about, y'all. A change in the wind. It says a change in the wind, essential message, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift. Oh, this is giving me scorpionic energy. This is giving me tower, y'all. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So if you're feeling confused, if you're going to and fro and you're like, wait a minute, I started this business, but I don't know, or da 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 da, you're going to need to get grounded. You're going to need to halt, go within, self-care. Nothing flows if you're not flowing. Nothing's going to go right if you yourself are not feeling it. Even if there's fear and anxiety, I encourage you to keep moving. Don't stop. Whatever that feeling is, feel it. Let it run through your body. Let it pass. Don't block that thought. Deal with it. Give it a time limit. Say, you know what? I'm afraid of this. What is this? Write it down. Take a picture, whatever you got to do. And say, you know, for the next 24 hours, I'm going to give this attention. I'm going to look at it from north, south, east, and west. I am requiring myself, to see the situation from the divine's point of view. And so you start to see yourself from the way the Creator created you. With that comes responsibility to surrender to who God has created you to be. What is that, right? What is this uncertainty, the change of wind, right? I just heard, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. There really is no storm. And even if the wind blows in another direction, trust and believe it's either blowing something away or something towards you based on where you are. So stay in a high vibration so that good things come in. I'm standing in a good vibration so that things blow in well to me. And whatever is not for me, that wind is absolutely going to redirect that negative energy. It don't matter what they saying because they're watching. We know they watching, right? Because they know who you were as a child. That resonated with somebody. The oracle's message is it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. That gives me structure. Yeah, that gives me being uncomfortable. Yeah. Being comfortable with being uncomfortable is always going to be your inner power. I just heard myself say, so I'm going to say it to you. It says, these pages are flipping. Something about his human nature. Okay, resisting change. Something about the world to remain consistent like a zebra. So you have this need to want things to remain. We want certainty. We want safety. The inner child sometimes wants that structure. Nothing's for certain. The only thing that's for certain is that you're passing through. For now, until the Creator says otherwise. So in that, there has to be a crispy, clean discernment by way of your ascension, your soul's ascension, and who you're deciding to be. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation. Come on, Scorpio energy through the cards. Now's the time for transformation, and outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. So if something's being pulled away, let it. If a friendship's being ended, let it. If a job is ending, let it. Listen, this is what realignment looks like. Don't hold on to anything that the universe is trying to take away, because sometimes the universe is moving things out of your way to make room for your true heart's desires. Trust in your flow. Even if you're feeling stagnant and stuck, trust in that. Oh, well, maybe you need to sit down for a minute. I feel stuck. I can't think. I gotta do. I'm too tired. I want to take a nap. Well, take a nap. Somebody's trying to stop me. No, somebody's you. There's nobody trying to stop you, and somebody is you. Find a mirror and tell yourself that. Look, hey, what you doing? Nobody's trying to stop you. And even if they are, why are you giving them permission? They never had any power over you, not even when you were a dependent. Talk to your inner child, have a conversation, baby, and let your elder self, your higher self, lead the way. Your higher self knows all the answers. Isn't that wonderful? That's a beautiful spiritual cheat sheet. They know all the answers. They know the truest heart's desires, and they're here to have a really good time and be a beautiful expression of the Creator. Listen, it says, anticipate all beautiful things with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Relationship messages. Relationships go through periods where patterns seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. All of a sudden, these rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better than to know what you need to know to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come out of it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too soon shall pass. As this relates to prosperity, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift direction. This is a good thing, though, y'all. So there is nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went out to somebody else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go next, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now, but that's okay. Wait it out. All this will be well. Even better, actually trust. Okay, so this is about trusting the universe. So let's just say you set out in a relationship, right? And the changes of wind, you're like, whoa, what happened? I started this friendship out. It was beautiful. I thought we was going to be friends forever. And wait a minute, something happens. Somebody bows out gracefully. That's a great opportunity for you to look at yourself, extract the lesson, only look at yourself. Okay. Seeing that person from a universal standpoint as a child of the universe, no less than yourself, belonging to the Creator before they belong to you as a friend, a mama, a daddy, or whatever this is you got to walk away from. And realizing that there really are no detours when it comes to your alignment. That if something is coming in and out of your life or going away permanently or staying permanently, that it is destiny by way of what it is that you need at that time. Okay, so who are you? Because who you are is going to give you the message in a bottle. It's going to show you what to do by the book. It's going to show you why the winds are changing. So this says tribe. Yeah, that tribe represents family. Okay, so a lot of us had to walk away from karmic families. You know, it's like adios, arrivederci, right? Send them love and light and move about your path. Maybe that was your time together. These are past life soul contracts. But now that you're with your soul tribe, what does that look like? What does your soul tribe look like? It has nothing to do with being codependent. It has everything to do with being fair by way of forgiveness, right? Forgiving the family that wasn't the family that you wanted to be the family, and loving the strangers that treated you more like family than your own blood family. I know. Come on, let's get into it. The tribe. Page number 28. So let's just see what that says. Ooh, this is intense. I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting the messages. I feel like these are for me too. I'm not exempt. Nobody's exempt from growth. Nobody. If you really are a master of self, you understand that each level, okay, has some type of instructions, and it's all teaching you something about yourself. All good things are coming in, though, by way of the scorpionic energy. I absolutely feel like this is a good thing. This has the number 8 on it. It's giving me as above, so below. Watch your words. Watch your thoughts. Watch what you're saying. Watch the conversations that you're saying. You know, if somebody's not having a good day, release them in love and light. If there's somebody that's a part of your soul tribe and you know that they're a good person, maybe they're just going through an awakening, send them love and light and forgiveness and understanding. Okay. maybe they're not having a day that they see as being favorable. Okay, that's okay. Release them and say, you know what? I'm going to give you space, love, and light to heal whatever this is you're going through. And I'll be here when you need me. Tribe energy. That's what I see for my soul tribe. Patience, love, kindness, like from a real true heart space, right? So the tribe, it says essential message, community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections. Yeah. A sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. Y'all, this is the first time I'm reading this with y'all. Isn't that funny? How my intuition and my discernment is picking up on the meaning of these cards. I love it. I know y'all are too. Let's tap in. The oracle's message behind this card signals a new affirmation and affiliation with the group. Soul tribe. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our tribes, families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, a kinship, and a purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it, excuse me. Your contribution may be as small as showing up on a small or large scale, or as large as becoming its leader. No matter what your position is in the tribe, your presence is needed. It's vital. You are essential. The relationship message as it relates to the tribe energy, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also you don't share. So what are you sharing and what aren't you sharing with your tribe, the people closest to you? There are times when you follow and the other person leads. Ooh, that's interesting. This is what I'm going through in some of my connections. That's so interesting. There are times where you follow and there's times where you need to lead. It says, and there's times when you lead and the others follow. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws and part of the dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. Ooh, you're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience that best version of who you are, to become better, and something that you can do in a community together. Best version of who you can be together. That's interesting. Prosperity message behind this card, the tribe. It says, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there's a powerful opportunity to repeat great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute? Excuse me, what is my contribution? Rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fulfill it. Something meaningful will manifest from this. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it is a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There is also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all the things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have a purpose. So the protection message that the universe is giving us by way of the tribe card, it says, beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. I just had this conversation, believe it or not, with somebody this morning. That's so interesting. Ooh-wee. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within a larger whole or group? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression, and the only way to empower yourself is to be real with yourself and others. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high of a cost. I just had that conversation. Talk about confirmation and clarification. Whoo, come through spirit, process it. Take a deep breath, baby. Take in these universal instructions. I take in these universal instructions with love and light into my heart, and may they become a part of me that I lovingly respect and or accept the correction of the divine. So shall it be, and so it is so. Orphan, that reminds me of being abandoned. Okay, so that's interesting that tribe and orphan came out. Belonging is what I'm getting from that, y'all. Where do I belong? Yeah, now that I've learned to be authentic, finding my tribe is essential. So this says essential meaning to orphaned, a sense of loss or identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We are, what does it say? We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, the larger culture. No man is an island. And it's just as important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well being. That's so powerful. That's the oracle's message, by the way. So there's the essential meanings, and then there's the oracle's message. Okay, you might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. You know what that means? If you can't change the people around you, that means that you've changed. And so you need to change the people around you lovingly. Release them with love and light. Forgive them and move on. And forgive yourself too. Sometimes that forgiveness goes to self. It says you might be feeling a deep sense of loss. Not everyone will understand you. Once you accept that everybody is not your people, it'll make it a lot easier when you need to make that shift. Listen, these messages could not have come in a better time than this scorpionic tower. We gonna let that tower fall. Do you understand me? It's time to move on, it says. Not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. Once you accept that, the sooner the better. Baby, you're gonna feel free. Relationship message. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own personal growth, something that you long for by way of support but did not get maybe has led you to being disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Remember, I always say happiness is a self responsibility. Okay, hold on, y'all. Thank you. I got a package, y'all. I always get packages. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got time today. I got time today. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So listen. Timely manner. Shout out to all the people that send me gifts. I got more gifts here today. I'm just really so grateful. Like, I really am grateful. Thank you. Some of y'all just put anonymous when you send me gifts in the mail. I know I removed my P.O. box. So people are like, send you a gift? Yeah, I get gifts. Somebody sent me a really nice gift. And it's so interesting because she didn't want any recognition. But I can't help but just say thank you for all of this. The person that sent me these cards sent me a beautiful box. It's just so magnificent. And it was packed with so much love. Like, I could literally feel the energy coming up off the box. I'm just eternally grateful. I had to learn, y'all, to receive. I was always giving, 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 giving. So when somebody gave to me, I was like, what do I do? Like, I didn't know how to receive love. Now I'm learning. I've almost mastered it. I'm going to be honest. Okay. I've mastered receiving. I'm like, yeah, I'm a cheerful giver, but I'm a cheerful receiver because it's always something that's of my desire. Like, I wanted new cards for this platform, and I got a box of a whole bunch of new cards, y'all. And this is not even one of the boxes. There's the spirit animal oracle here. She gave me really nice stuff. Just whoever you are, thank you. That's all I can say. A very endearing moment. Thank you for the commercial break. Okay, so being orphaned, it says relationship energy. So that's giving me codependent. It says by way of your prosperity, it says don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Yeah, I had this conversation with somebody. This is so powerful. Prosperity message. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone. And that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your persona, your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they want you to be or they may want, right? You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine, where you'll experience prosperity. Somebody, listen, I recommend y'all to use this video as you're lighting your prosperity candles. You should put this on. You should let this play throughout your house. It's some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is some good energy. As you're lighting that candle, let the message play. Agree with me. Touch and agree that we are deserving of all beautiful things coming in, and there's nothing that can stop us. We're all the way up, and we use our power for good. That in itself is something that the universe absolutely loves. And so this is when you see the magic happen. Now, keep in mind, as you're asking for prosperity, peace, abundance, calling that in, feeling deserving of that, the changes of wind, you could have some people that just might disappear. You'd be like, oh, damn. I'm telling y'all, listen, let me just tell you something on a commercial break. Hold on, let me ring my bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I was laying in my big, beautiful California-sized king bed with a really nice mattress. I rolled over. I looked at the person I was in a relationship with, and I rolled over and I looked at my desk because I was working from home for a billion-dollar medical company. When I say one of the most popular medical companies on the West Coast, billion-dollar company, I looked over at this person and I looked over at the desk and said, I got to get rid of this job and I got to get rid of him. That was the first thing. And it wasn't even personal. I wasn't mad. That's how I knew that I hit a plateau, right? So what I did was, instead, I just said, I'm going to work on myself. So I started working towards my goals. I started building my business. Slowly but surely, this person started to get uncomfortable. The job started to get uncomfortable. And nobody knew that in private, I was working on myself. The universe was literally shifting the winds in my favor for things to come in based on my desires. One day I woke up and the man was gone. The car that he bought me was gone. The 7-carat ring he bought me was gone. The job was gone. And there I was. I said, oh, Lord, what have I manifested? And here I am today to let you know, trust the process. But the point of the story is, I asked for something and it didn't look the way I thought, but it absolutely was what I needed. I'm like, come on, God, this is funny. I can laugh about it now. God bless him wherever he is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was a good karmic ass lesson. It taught me to love myself more. If I could tell you one thing that I've learned from all my relationships, it was always about love. Always. Me over loving in a way that maybe somebody misunderstood that and they saw that it was like, weakness until I was gone. But hopefully they got the lesson, because I did. At the end of the day, it's about taking accountability for self. Always point the finger to self, right? Okay, so where are we at now? On TikTok? We on TikTok. Oh, we need to do the last part of the orphan. So this says your protection message. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Ooh. Trigger, trigger, trigger. I felt the trigger. I don't know about y'all. Abandonment. Felt the gulp in my throat. Because when you're on this spiritual journey, y'all, it's a real spiritual journey. It's a very narrow path. So you could feel like, where's the support? Where are the people that are going to help me? And somebody comes along like, oh, do you need any help? You're like, no, I'm fine. Thank you. But the Most High sent somebody to help you. It didn't look the way you thought it was going to look. Okay, listen. Listen. So this is about abandonment, the orphan feeling left out. It says, perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. Ooh, I've been there, y'all. Especially with my feminine relationships and my masculine ones. Ooh, it is interesting. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances that you formed and make a decision to heal the past. Another opportunity to go within that inner child. It says you will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as a whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. Somebody look in the mirror with me and say, I'm not going to abandon myself. I'm going to get a mirror that's going to sit right here. So as I'm saying these affirmations, I'm going to look myself in my eyes and say, I'm not abandoning myself. No. Why would I do that? Don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? It says you cannot, no, you can connect with others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Interrupt those unhealthy, I've been abandoned patterns, right? Life wants you to love. Let it in. Let life love you, baby. Okay? So the next card is is it TikTok? Oh, y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish all these. TikTok, I will, but I got a meeting here coming up soon. So TikTok on the clock. Okay, so I'm gonna say go the distance, unfinished symphony, chop wood, and why. I'm saving these for the next reading. So just be on the lookout for those. Okay, I'm gonna put them here so I don't forget. But this video took a little bit longer. I'm not going to say it took longer. I feel like it's right on time. No, I'm not in a rush, but I absolutely do have an appointment here in probably like the next 20 minutes. So I just need to prepare myself for that. But nevertheless, TikTok, y'all. Let's just see for the final card, and we'll get to the other ones on another reading. TikTok, something about doing things in alignment with time. What is it that you feel like you need to get done right now? What can you do on this day at this time? What time is it when you see this message? That is what the universe is telling you. Pay attention to those synchronicities, okay? So this says, hold on, which page was it? TikTok. Ooh, hold on. I thought I had it. Number 30. Number 30. Okay, so this says TikTok, the essential meaning, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time that can't be measured. That's powerful. The Oracle's message, when humans create time, everything changed. And when humans created time, let me start over. Everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? Ooh, what if everything creatively beautiful, beauty, chaos, and or order were happening right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. Ooh, I have all the time in the world to co-create the life that I desire. We should obsessively and compulsively and deliberately just say that to ourselves for the next 24 hours. Do it, do it, do it with me. Let's just say that no matter what. All day, obsessively, at the stop sign, at your job, what you're doing. Just say, you know what? I have all the time in the world to co-create the life I desire. So I release my agenda and I let go of the need to shape each moment to my expectations, knowing that what is mine will never be withheld from me. Miracles are here right now and always showing up when I need them right on time. Relationship message, love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced and or changed. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time to love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, to receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart. Oh, time is eternal and it ticks to the beating of my heart. I want to put my hand over my heart. Thank you, God, for my beautiful beating with divine timing heart, right? Trusting and or surrendering to the universe by way of my divine birthright heart, y'all. You know my affirmations ain't no joke. I'm coming out with some cards too, because I got some affirmations of my own, honey, that I feel I just need to share with the world because they work. Like, yeah, say this to yourself. Like, here's the secret. Even if you don't believe it, just keep saying it. Yeah, fake it till you make it. Get up, put on your best attire, and yeah, just do it. The universe doesn't know the difference, and so does your mind. Your mind don't know the difference between what's real and imagined. So imagine something as you want it to be, not as it is, no matter what your circumstance is. Let's just say you're in a good circumstance. Well, keep imagining that. Okay, universe, yeah, can you give me more of that good circumstance? Can you give me more good news? Can you give me more good news about my children, my husband, my beautiful, faithful, fine? He's so fine. Ooh, divine masculine husband. Same for the divine feminines. Yes, speak these things as though they are, not as though you see them to be. Listen, or as though the world wants you to see them to be. Those are illusions, y'all. It says love is always right on time. So say that to yourself. Love is always right on time. Isn't that a wonderful thing to know? Okay, that's a question. It's rhetorical, although there is a question mark here. Prosperity message. Your prosperity is co-creating by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time. The eternal efforts of your most important manifestations, partner, spirit, is in divine. That is your partner, right? So what does that mean? When we deal with the tribe and we deal with abandonment, who are you co-creating with? Spirit, source, the divine. You're never alone. And that relationship is measureless in time. Ooh, you've been rocking with the creator since the beginning of time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in a high vibration by way of your thoughts, your words, and your feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So let's just say that together. I align myself by way of my highest calling to my highest good in no time at all. Pun intended, like magic. So what's all the fuss about, right? Not having enough time? That's an illusion. The prosperous life that I have will be here and it can never pass me by. Somebody say that with me, touch and agree. So the protection message from this card, TikTok, it says, have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time. Listen, say that to yourself. There's nothing to fear. Look yourself in the eye. Listen, you can't run out of time. What are you doing? You will never run out of time for the important things, the miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with your spirit guides and your angels hovering in the invisible spaces above you. Shout out to all my beautiful spirit guides and my beautiful angels that are hovering in these invisible spaces, guiding me. I'm so happy about that. They're here to ensure that our journeys will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Oh, remember why you started. Let your anxiety just diminish. Be gentle with yourself as you gently dispelled all of this energy. Something about let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. That's what it says. Spirit will never deny your highest good. All is yours in divine and appropriate timing. You can relax. Ooh, take a deep breath. Wrap your arms around yourself and just relax. All things are flowing in divine timing, and time is timeless. And I'm co-creating with the creator. Everything that I want is going in my favor. And even if it has yet to manifest, it is coming to me right on time. And so in between the time that I ask the universe for something and the time that it absolutely does manifest in the physical world, I know that this is an opportunity in between time for me to be molded and shaped by the universe in order to handle that blessing, right? So in this moment, I'm going to be grateful for this house that I have, for these 3 bedrooms that I have, right? The universe loves that. So that when I move to my 5-bedroom house, the one that I'm manifesting, and I'm just using this as an affirmation, y'all, or the nice car, whatever it is that I feel the universe is giving me by way of gifts to keep me comfortable, I'm going to appreciate what I do have right now. If you don't have a car, thank the Most High that you can move your legs and walk, take a walk. Maybe you don't have a car right now because you need to get more into nature. Everything has a positive spin on it. That's my point, right? So being grateful. Thank you for the cards that I have here. Thank you for this desk that I have now. Thank you for the people that are following me now, the people that I'm following, the people that I'm helping, the people that are helping me. It's a beautiful thing. So listen, I will do part 2 to this reading, the wisdom of the oracle. I love this. This is so wonderful. Look at this. It's just beautiful. And I was saying to myself, I said, oh, I need new cards. And the universe was like, yes, this is the universe. And I got a big old box with a whole bunch of cards. Okay, yeah, I know, right? So next time on Healing Life with Positivity, we will be tuning into Going the Distance. Y'all remind me, Going the Distance. I'm going to remind myself, Unfinished Symphony, Chop Wood, and Why. I'm so curious. I think why has a lot to do with your why. Why are you here? What is my purpose? Just reminding yourself. If you got a little derailed, just lovingly guide yourself on back to the tracks. It's okay. Come on back. Come on. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your inner child. You deserve to be here. You absolutely do matter. But I love y'all. Wrap your arms around yourself and tell yourself, I am worthy. I am loved. I am happy. I'm joyful. I'm grateful. I have every right to be here. I am a beautiful child of the creator of all things, no less than the stars, the birds, and the animals. My conscious is conscious that I am conscious. My awakening is a beautiful, beautiful experience. And so I go with the flow and I surrender life to the universe, knowing that I am getting all that I deserve. And so shall it be as you wrap your arms around yourself. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you want to donate to the channel, listen, it's not required. But for those of you that email me and say, how can I donate? Listen, I receive it. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to donate this reading to you, this spiritual session where we can just be transparent and we can just keep it real and keep it a buck, right? You know what I mean? Nevertheless, I love you. I love you so very much. I really, really do. And I thank the Most High for you. I will absolutely, undeniably, Most High willing, see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.